Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. So today I'm going to discuss about another case which is Ashby versus White. This case is from 1703 and first of all let me tell you this case is about tort law. So let us know what is tort law first of all. So tort law is the area of law that protects people from bad acts of others. When a person commits a tort, they violate civil law. So, tort means civil wrong. If a person is damaged by someone else's wrongful act, they can bring a claim for compensation against the person who commits the tort. The purpose of tort law is to ensure that wrongdoers pay for the damage that they cause instead of the victims. So, what happened in this case between Ashby versus White? So, here the plaintiff was Ashby and the defendant was White. Let us not forget that this case also indicates equity. So, it is also a very important case for this equity and trust. Let's dig out this case. This case is from 1703. Here's the defendant, Mr. White, casted Mr. Ashby's vote while election was happening. And what happened was the person whom or the party whom Mr. Ashby wanted to win, actually they won, but Mr. Ashby couldn't cast his vote. Rather, Mr. White casted Mr. Ashby's vote. And that's why Mr. Ashby sued against Mr. White. Here's the Chief Justice has told that, or the court held is that every injury imports the damage through it doesn't cost the party on farthing for damage not merely pecuniary but an injury imports the damage when a person is thereby hindered of his rights. So the court held was the court actually held that this was actually injury that happened to Mr. Ashby because he couldn't cast his vote and Mr. White violated his right. So that is why Mr. White was bound to compensate Mr. Ashby because there was sort of injustice to him because he couldn't cast his vote, and the court ensured the justice by applying this. So it was also about things about which we learn or which we get educated in equity and trust, because when Mr. Ashby lost his right and after going to the court held the justice for him and the equity has come. So this was the case. I think you guys like it, and I hope you will be sharing this, or if you have any suggestion, please put it here. And yes, I know I am doing a lot of mistakes, but I beg your pardon. I am trying to cover it up, but that's for today. I think this case or this discussion will be very helpful for you, and see ya.